Hey everyone. This video is going to be a little different. I'm not going to go over plays for the week. I'm actually going to go over all the coins that I want to buy if we get a dip. And by dip, I mean further than where we currently are. Um, I know with the current BlackRock news that came out, it has chopped up the market, but just to let you guys know, like, this is the biggest news that we've had in this market for over 3 years. This is bigger than Tesla buying Bitcoin. This is huge. Now obviously the ETF needs to pass. If so, then a new run is going to be ignited. But the fact that they were able to push the market so far down, and then that news come out, right? And from that point, I mean, from the lows of the market to the highs, we jumped like almost 9%. They were able to buy cheap and shake retailers out, right? So that's just a huge news in the market. And until we get more clarity of how this is going to play out, um, I have changed from you know um, bearish to neutral, and I'm looking for opportunities to buy on the way up. Nothing right now, but I have these levels planned out for a few coins that I want to buy if we get a dip. And for the new servers that I'm in, I gave the calls for Bitcoin and Ethereum sub 20k. So I'm already positioned in Bitcoin from 15k, and I'm positioned in ETH from 1100 to 1200. But outside of those, I'm looking to get into some other coins that I want to hold for the long term, meaning I'm not waiting for intraday price, to affect my emotions. I'm going to be holding for a few years, or even until the end of next cycle, or until whenever I'm happy with the profits. So those coins are actually going to be Sol, Link, Gala, Injective, ARB, and Sui. And I can change my mind on any of these. I will let the servers know. And yeah, let's get into it. So for Bitcoin, we actually had a beautiful retest of previous range highs. We came, retest, closed above, and then again pumped 9%. Now we have formed this falling wedge, okay, and I mentioned that the target for this falling wedge is actually going to be on the point of breakout. So this it's going to change if we get lower. It's wherever the point of breakout is. So currently, if we break out today, this is going to be around 31k, right? Now, I made a macro analysis video on Bitcoin and what I think is going to happen in the next 8 to 12 months. If you haven't watched that, it's in my channel. But if this falling wedge does break down, these are the levels where I'm looking to scale into Bitcoin. Um, below below 25k, I'm bearish. Above 25k, I'm bullish. Okay. So if we break down, I'm looking to start my buys laddering from 23.8, 22.350, 20,500, and 18,480ish. Right. Those are my levels to buy. Now, it doesn't mean we can't go lower, but I'm looking to scale in and dollar cost average. And at that point, I've calculated my average, and it should be around 2,800 ish. And I'm looking to buy 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%. Don't mind this 25.2 level. This is just a major pivot point. But I have 20% left that I want to buy at another place. If we come below 18,500 ish, then I'm most likely going to buy. Double bottom, I will buy more. Now, this 20% is what the 100 total percent is what I'm allocating into this Bitcoin play. So if I'm going with $1,000, right, $200 at each level. So it's whatever you want to allocate to these coins. Now, let's say we don't get this, then I am looking to buy if we are able to flip this 28.5 level. At this point, we have broken out. Now, leveraging is different. I'm just talking about spot here. I know a lot of you don't have spot bags, but I'm looking to buy if we flip this to support and head higher. right? I don't care about buying here. I either buy below or buy above here on a flip. We also, that would be in correlation of us flipping this supply zone 2. Now this is going to be the major level. I've talked about this major level many times in the Discord, but that's where I want to buy. Flip of this level, so basically 28.5-ish to 28.8-ish flip, and then I'll be looking to add. Again, I bought in from this level here, so my average is fine. Bitcoin is still upholding the trend, so there is no reason to short yet if you are leveraging. Breakout again targets 31k. There's no point in shorting right now if you're a swing shorter. So these are my buy levels for Bitcoin, and I'll post these in the Discord as well. But that's my plan for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, these are my current levels. Again, just like Bitcoin, it's upholding the trend, the uptrend. Right? We've had two trends, one going this way and one this way. It's been bouncing off this trend line. I'm looking for a break here. I will start buying around these levels. I might buy a little bit higher and start averaging in, but 1390 is where I will start. 1190, 1076, 900, and again I have 20% left that I will buy either below 900 if we get it, or somewhere around these levels. I don't know yet. Those are my ETH levels. I don't again I'm down. I'm in from down here, 1100 to 1200 ish. But there's no point in buying anything until we change this downtrend. Okay, so we're making higher. We just made a higher high. Here's your higher low. Here's your lower high. Right, lower low, lower high, lower low. We're still in a downtrend, so I'm not looking to buy yet. We need to flip this level, 1900-ish to 1930-ish, and then I look to buying on the way up. There's a supply zone here. So that's my ETH plan. Break down below this trend line. I'm looking to start my buy on the first touch here. Again, it's going to be slowly. I'm not going all at once. So 20%, 20%, 20%, and 20%. The next coin, and I've already started getting averaged in. I gave this play to the Discord, or to all of you. I said to buy at 1598, 1454, and 1278. 3 orders would have filled. My current average is here, and I've already taken profit. I mean, I'm not gonna let 17% move go. So I've already taken 40% off the table, and I have bids again at 1278, 956, and 757. These are the levels that I'm looking to get into Sol again. If we don't get these again, then I'd be looking to add once we flip this level to support. So $20, and then I will add. But right now, sitting comfy in Sol, if you guys got in with me, we are above our average point. If you did the same DCA as me, and I have another 50% in bids waiting to get filled. For Link, I'm looking to get in at these levels. Don't mind this. That was previous all-time high, and we flipped it, right? We actually bounced from it. So I'm looking to start averaging into Link around $4.25, $3.68, and $2.95. We've actually broken the range for Link that we were in. I'm actually going to here's our range. We actually rejected from it, and there's the range. So if we don't get these levels here, if we flip this range, previous range low into support, I will start adding link, and I'm going to only go in with a very small percentage in case we do get a further dip, but I will add in like 15% on this and then ride it out to at least mid range and sell again at range highs if we get there. Otherwise, not really interested in Link at the moment. It's been accumulating since May of 22. It's almost, well, it's more than a year of accumulating, and then it broke down. So again, I'm going in there, there, and at that level. Gala, I think gaming is going to be huge eventually, especially with AI. And I like to get into Gala. Now my levels for Gala, now this is a coin where I'm not going to be having a lot of exposure in. I'm more of a high cap trader, so I'd be looking to get into Gala around two. You know, I'm just gonna say 208 2 cents, but um, 0.1808, and then a penny and a half. Those are my levels for Gala. Um, and I'd be adding again if I had $100, right? I'm only going to go in with like maybe 70% of it. So I go in with 10% or 15% here, 25% here, and then 30% here. If we do go below it, I'll add one more, but the lows currently are at December's lows, which is a penny and a half. If we drop below that, then I'll DCA my last remainder, 30%. I'm not looking to add on the way up, only on the way down for this one. For Injective, these are the levels that I'm looking at. This was previous highs that we rejected from. We actually haven't retested it. We retested a little bit higher, but I like to start getting into this around $4.82, 404, 380, and 304. Everything is like around four levels, so I'm not going in full percentage yet. So 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%. I'm leaving that final 20% to either buy a little bit higher or, buy lower than the current levels that I have. You won't be able to get the bottom, so starting somewhere is going to have to be the start. And that's how it's going to be for most coins. A lot of people on Twitter, these CT accounts, are saying, "Oh, dollar cost averaging isn't shit," like especially zero hedge. Dollar cost averaging in the long run gets you paid. People buy on the way up, and again, you're waiting for confirmation, which makes sense. But if you just let coins fall below, your macro levels that you're interested in, then you're giving up money. Because like, what if it falls down here, right? You don't buy here, and then all of a sudden has a 15% bounce, just like Sol, right? A lot of you were afraid to buy on the way down, but if you're buying spot, there's no liquidation point. So I don't understand why people don't want to DCA down. So those are my injective levels. And these next two coins are just going to be speculative. I can't really give levels on these until this breaks out. There's no point of playing it. But I would love to buy ARB anywhere from 50 cents and lower. But I think I'll start averaging in around 70. Let's go 80 cents. 80 cents to about 50 cents is where I will start buying. So I'll start at 80 cents, and then I'll go maybe every 15 cents lower. So 80 cents, 65. We go 50, and then if we go sub 50, I'll buy again. And same with Sui. This hit 50 cents and I didn't buy. Um, Pretty upset about that. But if we go below this again, so below 50 cents for Sui, and I plan to hold this for, again, until the next cycle. If you're emotional about spot plays or your money, then don't buy spot, but also don't go all in leverage. I recommend that you guys get into spot. Um, it's where the money's made. Money isn't made in the bull markets, it's actually made in bear markets by accumulating and selling in the bull markets. Yes, in the bull market you can make a lot of money, but again, just set aside some capital from your future gains and buy spot. Um, those are the levels that I'm looking at. I'll post these charts in Discord, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Thanks, everyone.